All right, so this is the second video for 2.4. Go in the notes to number 3. We're going to start writing an equation if we're given a point and the x-intercept. And this says in intercept form. So on that front page of the notes, intercept form was y equals a times x minus p times x minus q. So if we want to write that so we remember it, y equals a x minus p x minus q. Okay, now this word problem gives you this graph, and that's the important part. The intercepts are right here and right here. So this is p comma 0 and this is q comma 0. All right, so I can write out my equation. Y equals a x minus 6 times x minus 21. All right, remember, if the x of your intercept is positive, means it's going to be an x minus a number. If x is negative, then it'll be an x plus that number. So it's always the opposite thing when it's grouped with x. And these parentheses mean it's grouped. All right, but I need a to be able to have my answer in the right form. So it gives me another point here, right here. And I'm going to say, okay, that's my x and that's my y, and I can plug them in and I can find a. So if y is 6.3, a times 0 minus 6 times 0 minus 21. So to simplify the right side, 0 minus 6 is really, I just have a negative 6. And 0 minus 21, I have a negative 21. I multiply those together. And so I end up with 6.3 equals 126 times a. Because negative 6 times negative 21 is 126. To solve for a, I divide both sides by 126, and I get that a is 0.05. Okay, you can leave it like that. That is an exact answer. The decimal does not keep going. Or you can have your graphing calculator change that to a fraction. If you push to the math button, then option number 1 says frac, F-R-A-C. If you push that, it will change an answer to a fraction. So that fraction here is going to be 1 over 20. Okay, so now I have a. I can actually write the function that models it. I'm just going to plug that a right in there. So my equation is y, it says write a function of f. I'm sorry. So I didn't read the directions. We need to work on that, don't we? All right, f of x is going to equal 0.05 times x minus 6 times x minus 21. Okay, we're going to come back to the rest of this problem when once we do one of the other section of notes. So right now we're just writing it. So let's jump down to number 4 now. We're going to do this the same way. We have the intercepts. So when I write it out, y equals a. And if one of them is a positive 12, I write minus 12. The other one's a minus 6, so I'm going to put plus 6. So there's my intercepts. Put into my intercept form. Then I'm going to plug in this for x and y. So I end up with 4 equals a times 14 minus 12 times 14 plus 6. Okay, so this is a 2, this is a 20. You multiply them together, oh my, and you get 4 equals 40a. Divide by 40, and you get a is 1 over 10, which is the same thing as saying 0.1. Your answer is correct either way. So I'm going to plug that in for a and rewrite my equation. So y is going to equal 0.1 times x minus 12 times x plus 6. And there's your answer. So now go on to the practice and do number 9, 10, 12, 13, and 14 in the practice, and then move on to the next video.